Hello everyone, welcome to the #1 Divine Intervention virtual event, the D.I.V.E Social Summit for short. If you are new to D.I.V.E Live Online, my name is Iona Meade, your big vision and mission purposepreneur and founder of the Soul Speakers Academy, and I'm your host for this interview series, where I've brought together 49 guest experts who I like to call soul speakers from all over the world, and they are sharing with you soul-inspired, intuitive business, lifestyle, and marketing strategies for purpose-driven business owners. So throughout the 49 days of the Social Summit, each of my guests will come into the Soul Speaker Spotlight to share not only their free gift with you, but their soul-inspired strategy for the day. And I will put to get today's freebie link around this interview for you. So hopefully, this is coming to you in divine energy, with divine timing, and in divine flow. And we know that the universe brings us what we need, but sometimes it's not always much fun to do it all alone. And that's why we are giving you the opportunity to connect in the Soul Speakers Tribe Facebook group. You can connect with me, my guests, and other like-minded attendees who also attend the D.I.V.E Social Summit. So we also have some bonus training for the Social Summit. If you haven't seen it and you haven't registered for it yet, it's called Speak Your Soul's Message 101. And I'm basically sharing with you how you can get your message out there and feature on Hangouts, virtual events, summits, and radios like this one. So we have about 20 minutes or so together today. So I'll introduce my very special guest. And I won't tell you where she's from. I'll tell you in the intro. I'm super excited. Technology is amazing. We're able to connect and bring guests from all over the world. So hopefully I won't butcher your name. So please welcome Anchen Roux. Is that right?
Right. Yes, Anchen Roux. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right. Okay, there's so many names in the summit, so I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's right. So Anchen is a South African, so she's from South Africa, as you might pick up from her accent as we move forward. And she's been helping corporate companies set up systems and developing programs for 13 years. But her passions lie in helping spiritual and compassionate entrepreneurs like you guys to get the word out to a global market by setting up and growing their online business. How amazing is that? So I'm really looking forward to today's interview, and stay tuned and take some notes and continue on the conversation. If you're here on Anchen's featured day, then again, you'll be able to connect with us in the Facebook group. If not, just move into inspired action anyway. So Anchen, before we actually share what your free gift is and your soul-inspired strategy for the day, can you share with our audience more or a little bit about how your path has unfolded and how you're doing what you're doing today?
Thank you. It was about 6 years ago when we moved back from New Zealand, and I was at that stage pregnant with my second daughter, and I just didn't feel like starting or wanting to start to look for a permanent job again. I used to be a programmer, and I still do that, but yeah, that's on the side. So I started my own business, or I started freelancing at that stage. And then from there, I started my own business doing just starting with website designs, and that grew into doing everything for all the technology bits for online entrepreneurs. And I quickly found that my divine tribe, or the people that I really love working with, is the spiritual entrepreneurs and the compassionate entrepreneurs that is there to help other people in the world.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Sis, guys, this is you. If you are someone that is technically challenged, I'm okay with it. I've learned a lot, but just not even just technically challenged, just someone who wants to leverage your time, money, and energy. This is going to be a really jam-packed interview for you. I love that you say that, you know, your journey and doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and now you've actually found a home to working with your divine tribe. So I love that. So what we'll do, because we've got so much to cover and it's really a hot topic, and I'd love to introduce your freebie and share a little bit about that with our audience. So Anchen's bringing the free gift, as all of my guests are bringing you a free gift. And this gift is called Dream Business Funnel Blueprint. Who doesn't want a dream business, right? A formula for authentically automated funnels, which is a 7-day e-course, and really helping you to automate your business in so many different ways. So can you share a little bit more about that, Anchen?
Okay, so like you said, it's an e-course, so it talks about the different funnels that I call the authentic funnels, and these are mainly your free funnel, where you would give your freebie to someone, and then get their email address, and then moving from there to your sales funnel, which will be any time that you would actually start to receive payments. And then I also have the webinar funnel, which could flow from your sales funnel, or the webinar funnel can be first and then flow to your sales funnel. And this includes both the live webinar funnel and also an automated webinar funnel. And then finally, just the traffic funnel, which is bringing all of the traffic to the mouth of your freebie funnel to again flow into all the other funnels.
Oh, I love it. I love it, guys. Music to my ears, right? Because who doesn't want that? Just setting up those systems. And if you do, let us know, actually, do comment and come into the Facebook group. Have you got everything down? You know, that freebie funnel, that gift. Have you got that automated? Have you got that up? And inviting people into your world, so to speak, to speak your soul's message and to build your tribe and attract your ideal clients. Really helpful for us to know that and see where it is that you're stuck, if you've actually figured this stuff out. Because with technology today, you can absolutely, you know, we could be sitting here and somebody's signing up, and your marketing funnel and your webinar could be going on replay, and inviting people into your world, so to speak, and receiving payments. And it sounds kind of like, oh, I've heard all this before, but it's not really working for me, or I don't know what goes where, or where I can actually apply it. So we'll discuss that a little bit. But before we do, Anchen, I'd love to just speak to, why is automation and systemizing such a big hairy deal? I know that you talk about that in your e-course. Why is it? Why would somebody want to do that?
Thing is that there are certain stuff that is the same for everyone, and if you can set it up once and it can run automatically, it saves you so much time, and that time you can spend helping others even more, or creating stuff, or working with people one-on-one, so that you can have that passive income or passive way of earning in the background while you're doing your soul work and while you're reaching out to people personally. And I think that is the main important thing, because you need to only build like this funnels, you need to only build it once, and then all you need to do is get people to the mouth of your funnel, and everything else works. You know, it is still, it's never just a machine. It should never be an authentic dream business funnel should never be a machine. It should be a living, breathing thing, but it should it is still, there's certain things that's just set up once, and then you can do the work getting the people to the mouth of the funnel.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. And a perfect example of this is the summit, right? Because as we're talking, whether you're here on Anchen Speak today, or you're listening at a later date, when we say, you know, go and grab that free gift, that is what we're talking about. Introducing you to each of our guests, introducing you to something that's of interest to you. So whatever you do, and you will have heard this, you know, build the list. And I love that you say it should be authentic, because I'm someone that says, you know, list building, it didn't really work for me. Providing that transformation and having a gift that's actually relevant to your gifts, inviting somebody in, it's like that window, that door to continue on the conversation. So if you are featured, as I say, you know, I teach in the bonus training about getting featured on hangouts, virtual events, summits and radio. if you're talking and you're getting your message out there, or if you're doing a blog post, or you're doing whatever you're doing in your marketing, actually sending somebody to that window is inviting people into the next stage, into your webinar, and into enrolling in your products, programs, and services without you having to do the heavy lifting all of the time. Because there's nothing worse than being in that spiral and feeling bogged down by your business. There's no need for that these days, because there is a way to automate it. There is a way to systematize it. And I love that you're saying that it should be living and breathing, because it's always being tested, always being tweaked. And I like to call it a transformational funnel, in the sense of when you're inviting somebody in, you definitely want to be giving them some level of transformation and giving them that opportunity to have that breakthrough on whatever it is that is your area of expertise. So I love that. And I love that you say in your e-course about the time management, and it's going to be able to have people focus on their strengths, on their gifts, on what it is that they do best. Because sometimes when we sign up as a purpose-driven business owner, we sign up and we have this purpose, and then we have to do the marketing and the business side of things. And it doesn't always feel great, right? You feel trapped sometimes, right? Have you found that?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, and especially with funnels, sometimes it can make you feel salesy and sleazy and stuff, because it's a whole sales thing, and it's a whole some of the internet marketing gurus got a certain way of, you have to do it like that, and it doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't make you feel like you will actually reach your ideal clients by doing that. So definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And that's kind of where the standpoint that I come from now, when I was able to say, actually, hang on, let me do things that feel good. And you having that authentic, whether you're including audio or videos, so people can see, hear, and feel you. You can create it once and then put it into that funnel. So having a systematized business helps you have that clarity on, what is it that I do? What value is it that I provide? Let me do that, and then reach as many people as you can possibly reach. As you say, and you help people reach a global audience, right? That's kind of
That's right.
things that you do, right? Awesome. So you talk about the benefits in the e-course, and you talk about you're not just giving our audience that excuse me, those lessons and leaving them to it. You're actually inviting them to take next steps, next action steps, and especially in the first one. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Because it's okay. This is the reason why I'm saying providing that value, because you're not just saying to someone, "Here's my free gift. Go on and get on with it." You really care of whether somebody implements that, and so is that why you give those action steps in there?
Yeah, well, that's just the way my brain works. I like to have like a blueprint, or okay, so you've learned a little bit about the sales funnel, now go do this, this, and this. This is your steps. So that's just that's just maybe because it's the way my brain works. So I like to encourage them to try and get these steps done before the next email. So that's just a way of having a little bit of accountability, or even though it's just a free course and stuff, but yeah, so that they can get that done.
I love that. That's the way that my brain works too, and that's the way what I teach as well. And that's what I say. So, do you have a next step, like support around? Can people get like a touch of you through that?
Yes, I do invite people at the end to either I can either do that for them or help them through what they are struggling with.
Okay. Do you have a
And
community around it?
I do. I do also have a Facebook group. I didn't actually. I will add that to the thing. I've been a little bit quiet in that group lately, but yes, I do have and in that group we actually have a thing where we set a goal for the week, and then people can ask as much questions as they want, and I help during the week, and then also on the Thursday I have like the tech tip Thursday, where I'll answer a question via video and explain exactly how to do it. So yes, I do
I,
provide that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And it's kind of a way to continue on the conversation and continue
Mm.
to add value, right? So I know that you can use automation. Let me just put myself on there. In your business, and it affects other areas of your life because now you've freed up your time to do X, Y, and Z, and you don't feel like you've got to be there in your business all of the time. So I think that's
Mm.
really super valuable. So thank you for that. As we move through today, I'd love to go on to share that soul-inspired strategy. So we've got those practical things. Okay, I'm going to do this, and this is what I'm going to. And it's not easy, but it is definitely doable. So if you were to give somebody a soul-inspired strategy, and the reason why I say this in the summit, I'm asking each of my guests to bring in a freebie. So those practical things, but also that soul-inspired strategy to help you move and feel your way in your lifestyle, in your business, in your marketing. Because I think it's super powerful to be inspired to actually keep going when things get difficult. And you might have started to think about automation or started to create it and then think, oh, I just can't do this. So what would be your soul-inspired strategy, Anchen?
So when it comes to technology, and it's a very practical thing, and people mainly think about the building blocks around the sales funnel and thing. But it's like we've said before, when you do your sales funnel, you have to remember it's it's a pathway, it's a way for your ideal client to experience all that you have to give. So it's from the first thing that's a freebie to maybe your tripwire or your lower cost thing till working with you one-on-one. So it's you that they get. It's the whole of you, and therefore you should always be, like you say, that feeling thing, that knowing your funnel, you should feel like it's not um, you know on your not authentic, or not in line with your values or something. So and I think that one of the best ways to do this in a funnel is to give more than to always give more than what they would expect. So you to create bonus content and to create more valuable things and extras, just if you just surprise them always. So I think it's just that you should always feel happy and with what you give. So I think
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
I love that. Thank you. And I totally agree. And I think it was Tony Robbins who I heard say that first. And I think T. Harv Eker says, give massive value, add 10 times the value, right? And that anybody expects. And maybe it might not be 10 times the value for you just yet, but working towards that. And anytime you're putting out content and you're building out that transformation funnel, as I call it, just really being clear on what your intention is behind it, what transformation that you want to provide. And sometimes, like you mentioned about feeling salesy in that because it's automated, but really if you ever ask anyone to make a purchase or enroll in your online products, programs and services, or offline, just knowing that you're adding more value in exchange for the money, I think takes away that panic and not feeling aligned and not feeling authentic, because your gifts are important and you know that you feel called to do what it is that you do in the world, and doing it just like a one-man band is crazy, insane. Doing it with that automated piece just it becomes stress-free and it frees up your time. I couldn't possibly reach the amount of people that I want to reach without having those systems in place. So just think about your vision and the impact that you want to make. If you don't explore these ways to get that down and get that handled and purchase the things that you need, some things are free, some things are paid, then investing in where it is that you want to go and really truly believing that you can accomplish that is super powerful and huge, I believe. So we're going to wrap up. I'll ask you if you have anything to add at the end, Anchen. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your gift with the summit and our audience. And again, continue on the conversation. I give you full permission to multitask. Go and get that freebie I'll put the link around this interview for you to explore what it is that you're doing, what you can be doing even more of, and more authentically and better, and systematized for yourself, for your clients as well. So if you're touching a global tribe, then they have the opportunity to connect with you even while you're sleeping. So we are not going to give you, we're not going to ask you to pay for the replays of the interview. We're not going to shut down the freebies, because we really want to support you, and we don't want you to stay stuck behind closed doors, not having things automated and not having, and that's why, because we've got things automated, why we're able to give them to you on an ongoing basis. Anchen's in South Africa, I'm in the UK, and we're able to collaborate and provide that value collectively. So we're not going to lock it off, because it's not taking all of our time. So that's the power of it, and giving that value. So we believe, all of my soul speakers and Anchen included, in transformation and authenticity. And we believe that if you want to provide that transformation in the world and have your business go global and reach more people, reach your tribe, that transformation begins one person at a time, and that person is you. So we would love to know how you find this interview. We would love to add that value to you. We know that each of the free gifts and the strategies are providing you with insights, but we would be doing you a disservice if we didn't invite you to take inspired action. And that's where my bonus training comes up, and the Speaker Souls Message 101, teaching you the behind the scenes. And if you love what Anchen is sharing and all of my guests are sharing, they've been generous enough to contribute to what I call an Uber giveaway. So if you're someone that has been working on your business, working on automation, struggling, then other areas of your life, you know, there's chaos unfolding really, or need a lot or a little help in another area, do come over into the summit, see the area of expertise that my guests have, whether you need a lot of help or a little. There's going to be something for everyone, and you'll get those additional gifts. So I love you're here with us. I'd love to meet you if I haven't already, and continue on this conversation and see how you are actually going to start to automate your business. Do let us know, you know, one way that you've been wanting to automate your business. What is it that you're going to do? Get that free e-course and those action steps. We want to know that you are actually doing them. So I think that's it for me. Anchen, have you got anything else that you'd like to add before we wrap up?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell our audience that it's really important to reach as many people as possible. You have to share your gift. I know people don't always think that, and they think it's not, but you are the healers, you are the coaches, you are the helpers that the world need. And it's so important that you don't get stuck because of things like technology, because it's not that hard, and you can get help, and you might only need a little bit of help before you become this amazing tech person. So don't let that stop you from reaching your divine market.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Super powerful. So you heard it here. Don't let that stop you. If it's blocking you or getting in the way, isn't an excuse. Because I was stuck in the fear of failure, the fear of success, and the fear of selling. So if you're someone that even resonates with that, that might be what's going on for you, not necessarily the techie piece. It's like, if I figure this out and I really do get out there, will I fail? Or do I have to sell now? Or will I be a success? And hopefully it's the latter. So we are here to support you. So I look forward to seeing you in the next interview as I bring another soul speaker to you, sharing more soul-inspired, intuitive business, lifestyle, and marketing strategies for purpose-driven business owners. Do share this. It's really important, super powerful. So that's it for me. This is Iona Meade signing off, saying I'll see you over at www.D.I.V.E Live online. Take care, guys.